Remember 1437 Ultimate's videos about making characters look godlike? Well, today, I'm going to be reacting to the most recent ones for me, where I make Falcon look godlike. And if you think this is fun, or you just like my cat, which, how couldn't you? Then you should drop a sub. Without further ado.
Back air gonna close the first stock out in 20 seconds.
This is such a fun
easy
set.
come, easy go. That is a duality of this match. Good lord, and
yeah, you gotta be careful with Incineroar positions like that, but
call Fatality over. Very smart stuff right there. Oh my god.
Nice.
Man, what I love about that particular edge guard is that I like to do these full hop down airs where when you full hop, most people think, oh, you're gonna cover a high option, because if you're gonna cover a low option, you'd like short hop. But because it looks like you're going to do one thing, it makes it easier to then trick people into thinking the other thing's going to happen. So then you get to make the down air work.
Man, you got to.
Beautiful.
You said these docks go all the way up to my kneecaps, okay? So you know I mean business.
Yeah,
Oof.
Dr. Mario, no sir.
Wow.
Dr. Martin, oh my
That right
God.
there is just a good combo though. Like super tight, no real room to breathe.
Every single
Beautiful.
time, so consistently.
You know, that set might not have gone too well in general. I feel like I wasn't really playing too hot. At least I did for this game, so that was cool. One of the reasons that up B can work sometimes at higher levels of play is going for up B out of those up airs, since it's not true, it's considered too much of a commitment and stupid. But because it's seen as the stupid option and people won't respect it at higher levels often, because why would someone do something like that? It then circles all the way right back around to being smart again.
Like
yeah, this is a poor priority, I think.
I like Robin too.
Fun tournament.
We see character though, Charles, and maybe that's why.
Yeah, and Harmonia is like.
Yeah, Robin in that position can't really do anything. So if you just cover the option.
Good decision. Remember, that's one thing it's hard to get Fatality.
Good coverage.
Those air dodges,
up B there just
those
does everything.
Accordingly,
you just gotta be careful with it.
Put out already. This northern cave looking like a potential burial ground for Harmonia. You can't change things up.
Dude, up B is so clutch in these situations. As for that Falcon kick, that's another one of those things that, because it's not a good option on paper, if you realize that people aren't going to respect it, you can just make it a good option all over again. I think a lot of that is kind of what makes Falcon as a character work, is really figuring out when people are going to respect different kinds of options, because even though a lot of what he does is very high commitment, at the very least, if you have a good read on what your opponent's going to do, you usually have some kind of option you can use to punish it. You just have to be brave enough to do it and, you know, actually have the read, because if you don't, very easy to fall flat on your face.
Okay, there's an airplane.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute.
Good catch.
Oh! Down.
Finish it! Finish it!
I need this. Oh my, bro, we needed that. We needed all of that.
No.
No. He
the flubs.
Okay,
that wasn't a flub though.
The hell out of Harmonia.
42% though. It's so difficult to try to approach you. You see the team.
This was a fun set.
The back here, the cross of Fatality, knowing putting him.
To this day, I'd like to say that I really don't think Falcon Pikachu's that bad. So the reason I went for that down air was normally when someone goes down there, you think Pikachu's gonna thunder, right? So I air dodge through it. That way, if he does thunder in a different position, like a little bit sooner, I can react to it, drift down there and down air him. But his timing threw me off guard, so I just came back up.
Down air again, because he's been waiting so much, but he pulled the trigger there quickly with the air dodge. Tempo mix-up so clean. And move mix-up too. He has been air dodging the ledge a lot.
Yeah, that was the first time I believe in here. And another air dodge actually. ESAM, the turnaround grab attempt. Fatality.
God, that was so
my God,
another grab lock and the down advantage.
I love A landings. You can use A landings to just land immediately, like you auto cancel your move on purpose, so that you just land instantly.
I love that he back through, because that positioning is amazing.
Forget the C4. I'm gonna keep going for these up airs. Drift back avoids, and Nikita again gets right.
Up B reads on people who aren't respecting it is one of my favorite things in life.
He blooms up nice. The positioning though, up B, all the way up.
There, that wasn't MVD's fault. That wasn't a lack of respect. That was just him not having options. But in order for him to be punished for not having options, you have to have someone who's brave enough to actually go out there.
Through stage down airs.
Which
not dead.
I will do, so it works out.
You got up aired in the wrong spot, brother man.
Yeah, and honestly there, you have to mix up your DI.
Wish I did better this tournament in general, but
Still on him.
Goodness.
At least I had some hands and did some cool bracket, right?
Gets punished real hard for it.
Yeah, that combo's not true, but sometimes it just works. Not because it's true, but because people aren't going to throw out a button when they need to.
Oh, you DI dead? Okay, he's not going to die there. Oh,
now you are, because that up smash is ridiculous.
Catch the booty.
kind of setting up a bit of a frame trap there where he's just all over him.
Man, this... Even though I had some clips, this set kind of makes me sad because in the end, I lose because I just... I grabbed the wrong way and then he kills me for it. But at least I had some heat, you know?
Now we're getting in the combos. Oh, this is the
that was so
punish.
close.
Tried to recover it a little differently than I think Fatality was expecting, but that up B so strong, and
Nice
that
coverage.
spike is even stronger.
I love the down.
Falcon is such a beautiful character when you're firing on all cylinders.
Where it's, you can't do it all the time, but it really
Feels like you can do anything, and he just rewards creativity so much.
Yes.
Okay. What are we seeing? Just some up airs.
Really
Although against Bowser, not gonna lie, you just turn into up air simulator.
Yo, that up air. Oh, gets the knee!
Or down air knee simulator. That too.
Here's a combo.
Yeah, I think this is just a regular old 404. What baffles me is that Lord Mix plays Steve. This man plays Steve and K-Rool. Why would you willingly go K-Rool in this matchup when you also have a Steve? I don't understand. Is everything okay at home?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think every game in this set is probably gonna look like that. Maybe not as fast. Oh, but maybe they will be. Oh, I thought he was about to get spiked. Fatality smart, just ducking below the ledge, making sure the cross chop wouldn't take him out.
Can I just say that even though I lost this set,
very smart guy.
spoiler alert, I guess, this is one of the hottest sets Ultimate has ever seen. Like, this is a top 5 Ultimate set of all time. I don't care.
No,
Sir,
no,
Griffin.
No 2-0-0.
Griffin Miller.
Almost JV Ford Sky J.
So we have just been informed
Then he would have joined the
earlier
PGR getting JV Ford Club along with
Fatality
Goblin.
goes for a crazy edge guard here. Doesn't quite manage to get the KO with the
only.
Falcon dive, but it's the next nearest thing as he's racked up a ton of damage on Ned. Continues to push the issue with that Falcon kick.
Dude. Yep.
Whoa! Wow! We got some lasers. And
Sometimes you can just catch people, especially like Sephiroth, by just going for those later recoveries. They don't expect you to chase them. So sometimes they're just like, he's not going to come this far, so I cannot be here, right? Everything's going to be fine. There's a common thread in a lot of these things.
But it's not a matter when you got the big knee.
Dude needs to do is just meet.
I'm just chasing people in positions they don't expect to be chased and then killing them for it.
Crazy edge guard.
That's Falcon.
That Fatality does, and match it where, but maybe sleeping at edge.
You want to make sure that you give the other person the least amount of options to actually recover out of in that top platform.
I can't remember my exact record on him, but I think I'm like either 3 or 4-0 on Jake in tournaments lifetime.
You have to find that room because you're too busy just trying to.
I tend to do pretty well in this matchup, so I'm really hoping I get to play Akala or Onin in bracket sometime soon. Because I do really well against all the others, so I want to see how I do against the final bosses of Steve, you know? See what happens.
Fatality, though. Wait a minute. Yeah, the stomps are connecting here. And Fatality.
Pro tip. A lot of people, especially higher level players, usually when you punish them for one option, you can assume they're now going to rotate to the other most logical option. So there, if they drift left to try and get away from my aerials, this time they'll drift right to try and get away. Which is why that up smash worked.
Wow. Karama getting the 3-piece.
Just read that drift.
More than that.
Makes the magic happen.
Fatality finally getting on.
Missed the turnaround.
That was weird.
Pain.
Like the stomp hit and then, oh my goodness.
Good things come to those who hit that subscribe button. Go ahead. Try it. This was a really good set, too. LMBM2 earlier this year. I'll probably be at a LMBM3 beginning of next year, too.
That was a conversion right there. The down air into the back air of the platform. Smooth movement from Fatality. Knee!
Oh, right into the knee!
Beautiful camp.
Even though that felt great, not really too happy about it because I don't feel like MVD was playing too well that set. I feel like I just kept catching him in like uncharacteristically easy confirms in situations. At least I played well though, you know? But it's not as satisfying for me when I can feel my opponent playing worse than I expect them to, and then I win. Like I feel like I would have won Ian if he was playing well because I was on something that day, but
He was aggressive on his way.
I don't know. It still doesn't feel this. It doesn't feel the way I want it to.
That grab was so tricky.
Beautiful conversion by Fatality.
Love catching those air dodges like that. One of the best feelings.
So let's see whether or not Steven is going to be able to pick up on that. Oh my God!
Yeah, he was smart to jump.
Going crazy! What a madman trying to go for it.
No way! Oh, he doesn't hit the sweet spot.
Missing the knee. What made this game especially tense was this was a reverse 3-stock. Anathema was destroying me game 3 leading up to this.
Oh, Steven, you can see he's still trying to stay as patient as possible. Just
until then.
Nothing but done.
Okay, should be. Oh, he could have had a second up air, but he wanted the neutral air.
Dude, this tournament has that old school, like, true esports, old days audio commentary.
He goes for the back air.
It's got that scratchiness to it.
Edge guard, so that
yeah, wow, what a
like all the old melee clips. Good times. Either way, that's the first one. Now we move on to the second, since there is one even more recent than that.